Hey guys, it's Jonathan with That God Squad, and welcome to week 2 of Thankful Thursdays. Stay tuned, I have a great message for you about how I found God. Alright guys, I want to talk to you today about how I truly found God. And I know many people have found God in many different ways. It comes to everyone differently. So I just want to give you my way. And I started going to church back in May with my brother and my sister-in-law. I didn't really know what I was getting into. I've always believed in God, but I haven't really followed Him. Back when I was a little kid, I did Bible study, which led to really nothing for me because, once I started growing up, that wasn't my interest. I felt like maybe I was into video games more than praising God, or from there on I was a teenager and I liked dealing with cars and souping those up, or just that whole scene. And then I'm in high school and girls took over and all the fun stuff that goes with that. We're curious. We don't our minds wander. So in reality, I was basically running from God. He was always there, but I was running from Him. And I didn't realize that until I started going with my brother and sister-in-law back in May. Now, it's crazy how when I started going with them, I was just going to go. It was a Saturday evening, I'd get off work, I'd cruise on over, meet up with them, and we go to church. It was just a normal thing, 1 hour after work, and that was it. I'd bring my daughter, she'd go in the daycare, I'd go and I'd listen to the message from the pastor, and that was it. And my takeaway from that was I just feel good about myself. It made me humble, it made me appreciate, and I had no idea what it was actually doing inside my body, but I knew it made me feel good, so why not keep going, right? So I continued to keep going every week with my brother and sister-in-law. It was amazing how I just wanted to keep on going. The more and more I went, the more and more I wanted to learn about God. And eventually, I think by the 5th or 6th week, I had a Bible in my hands, and I was going through scriptures and starting off, because we all know the Bible is full of wonderful verses and just the ways of God, and I couldn't consume all of it within a couple days of reading. It's going to take a long time because this is a journey. It's never ending. So I started picking up verses, going through different chapters, finding what really spoke to me at that point in time, and I just started going with it. And the more and more I would go to church with them, it just made me feel that much better. Now, fast forward to this day, over this past weekend, I just got baptized. I decided to commit my life to God. That's what it's brought me to. Would I have ever thought of that? No, I didn't. When I signed up to be baptized, I didn't even realize I was doing it. Mentally, I thought, hey, let's just do this, because let's be honest, sometimes we're indecisive, and say you do one thing and you really do the other. Well, I made a commitment and I followed through with it, and it was the best experience in my life. It was wonderful. So, all in all, I found God by committing myself every Saturday. Every Saturday evening, I would commit myself for 1 hour. And that's all it took for me to go outside of church and keep following God through the Bible and listening to sermons live on podcasts. That's it. I got reconnected by God through going to church. He brought me that way. Now, there's plenty of experiences in my life that I could probably say God's been a part of. Back a year ago, I was driving my way out to Tucson on the freeway. I was going a normal rate of about 70, 75 miles an hour, and due to car issues at the time, which I didn't realize, I fainted at the wheel. Now, scary situation, right? Yeah, it was. Luckily, I was by myself. My wife and child weren't there, so it was just me. But I could remember driving on the freeway, and I could just feel the inside of my body closing down, just shutting down and just getting heavy, and the anxiety pressing on my chest. And the minute I could feel my whole body just totally cut off, I remember saying to myself, God, please don't let me die. And that's when everything went blank. I went off the side of the road. I was in barbed wire and a desert, maybe for 15, 20 minutes. I don't know how long. But I woke up, I felt like I was in a dream or a nightmare, more like it. And I opened the door, and all I could just take a big, fresh breath of air. That's it. That's all I could do. And then I assessed the situation. My car was torn up. There was barbed wire all over the place. I looked, made sure I was okay. You know, I didn't care about myself at first. I was like, what happened? What happened? And then I thought to myself, wow, I just went off the side of the road. I looked around, nobody else, no other cars, nothing. I was the only one in my own accident. Now, I could have veered off to oncoming traffic. I could have sideswiped somebody. Anything could have happened to me. But yet, I was the only one who went off the road smoothly and went into the desert by myself. Unharmed, minus the car, but me, myself, unharmed. Now, what does that say? Some people might say, oh, you got lucky, you know, all the non-believers or atheists, you know, the pagans out there. You know, you may be right, but in my eyes, God was watching over me. I was saved that day. Now, you can interpret that however you want to, but I truly believe that. I asked for God the minute I felt myself shut down. My last words were that, God, please don't let me die. I had everything running through my head, my family, everything. Now, that's it. I found God, and I'm so thankful today for what I've done. It's just made me a better person overall. Not to say that, you know, becoming a better person on your own by reading books or, you know, self-help here and there could get you there, but my way through God has got me there that much faster and made me that much better of a person. A better friend, a better husband, everything. And so I'm so grateful for that. If you guys feel this message has touched your heart or may touch the heart of somebody else, please share it with them. I mean, why not? What could it hurt? Spread the word. God is love, guys. I also want to say thank you for watching our videos. We've got a lot of support behind us, which is great. This is only our second week of doing this, so we truly, truly appreciate you guys watching, commenting, liking, anything. Anything helps us out spread the word of God. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You know, share it, like it, comment below, whatever you feel you want to do. Please go ahead and do that. And make sure you check out next week with me again for Thankful Thursdays, and check out tomorrow for Jesus Freak Friday with Shay. She's great. See you guys later, and God bless you.